from serial killer residents to the mystery surrounding Elisa Lam. The Cecil Hotel is notoriously known for its paranormal activity. But why this hotel, located in Los Angeles Skid Row? Is the Cecil Hotel cursed or haunted? That's what we'll be looking at in this video. If you like these kinds of videos, please subscribe and like to show your support. And don't forget to leave comments asking for new locations or your thoughts on the Cecil Hotel. The Cecil Hotel was built in 1924 for a cost of about $2.5 million, and at the time was built for tourists and travelers. Sadly though, 5 years after it opened, the country fell into the Great Depression. But in the 1940s, it was considered a fashionable location. In the decades that followed, the hotel declined. Now, about 10,000 homeless people live within a 4-mile radius of the hotel, in what is referred to as Skid Row. In 2008, parts of the hotel was refurbished, and then, in 2011, part of the Cecil was rebranded as the Stay on Main, and it had a separate reception area and entrance from the Cecil itself. However, it still retained the CECILHotel.com website, and residents all used the same elevators. In 2014, the hotel was sold yet again, this time for around $30 million. And in 2017, the hotel closed for major renovations, including the preservation of the original architecture of the building, which is what made it so fashionable in the 1940s. The hotel was then made a historic cultural monument in 2017. However, from the very beginning of the hotel, it seems to have been cursed. On January 22, 1927, the very first person committed suicide. Their name was Percy Ormond. Sadly, this would not be the only suicide at the hotel. In time, it gained a reputation for violence, suicide, and even murder. 2 known serial killers have also made the Cecil Hotel their home. In the 1980s, serial killer Richard Ramirez, who is known as the Night Stalker, was rumored that most of his killings took place while he was living at the Cecil. A second serial killer, Jack Unterweger, stayed at the Cecil in 1991. While he was living there, it is rumored that he killed 3 prostitutes. However, the most famous case involving the Cecil Hotel would be that of a young Canadian student named Elisa Lam. Her video of acting erratically in the hotel's elevators have been seen by millions. In 2013, she needed a vacation and had booked a vacation starting in San Diego and passing through Los Angeles on her way to San Francisco. While she was there, she was staying at the Stay on Main. Sadly though, 19 days after she went missing, residents started to report that the water in the hotel tasted funny. At that point, they found Elisa Lam's body in the hotel's water tanks on the roof. There are many questions surrounding the mystery of Elisa Lam and what was happening in the elevator, with one theory being that she was actually playing the elevator game. If you're not sure what that is, I'll link some videos in the description below. However unlikely, the death was classified as an accidental drowning due to her bipolar disorder. Another famous murder that is also linked to the Cecil Hotel is the Black Dahlia case. Elizabeth Short, who was later known as Black Dahlia, was seen drinking at the Cecil Hotel's bar in the days prior to her murder. Is the Cecil linked to her death? No one knows. The Cecil Hotel has become known as an extremely haunted hotel, with many videos being created quite frequently about the paranormal activity that is taking place there. I'll link a few of those investigations in the comments. Whether you believe in spirits and ghosts or not, these videos do show some strange, unexplained activity at the hotel. The Cecil Hotel has also become a feature in movies and television shows as a pop culture location for spirit activity. In fact, the 5th season of American Horror Story focused on a hotel in downtown Los Angeles named the Hotel Cortez, which is modeled after the Cecil Hotel. Just look at the lobby for reference. Netflix also has a very good documentary called Crime Scene: The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel, which is a great watch if you want to know more details about the hotel and specifically about Elisa Lam's disappearance. So, is the hotel cursed or haunted? Perhaps it's a little of both. There are still people who live in the hotel as permanent residents. However, although the hotel is technically open, it is closed to visitors at this time. Who knows if it will open again in the future, but if it does, would you stay there? I'm not sure if I would or wouldn't. But if you would, leave your comments. And if you ever do end up staying there, please let us know.